The woman lifted her hips towards her boyfriend and then gave him a flirtatious look. The boyfriend understood and reached out to give a playful slap. This way of dating, while enhancing their relationship, can also make others envious. You can tell what the chubby guy is thinking by his wicked gaze. Soon they walked into the restaurant, and the fat man appeared again as a waiter. The two, unaware of the danger, were engrossed in their affection and didn't notice the coffee being tampered with. The fat man, with a malicious look as if he had a deep grudge against them, slammed the coffee down beside them and quietly watched the scene unfold. Just as he thought he was about to succeed, a nearby staff member seemed to see something terrifying and suddenly screamed in panic in their direction. The fat man saw this and came out holding a gun. The sudden change startled the man, making him think they were a gang robbing him. He pulled out a gun, confronting the fat man while telling the woman to keep quiet. Under the man's intimidation, the fat guy appeared fierce on the surface, but inside, he was already panicking. He slowly put down the gun and kicked it over to the man. Seeing that the fat guy was no longer a threat, the man hurriedly fled the restaurant with his girlfriend, leaving the trouble behind. What they didn't know was that this was seen by the store owner, who was clearly not a good person either. He gave an evil smile and then made a phone call, and on the other end of the line was an undercover cop. Coincidentally, they happened to run into the fleeing couple. Then they changed direction and used the police car to keep calling out to them. The two saw it was the police, and without any suspicion, stepped on the brakes. The woman saw the police get out of the car and tried to use her charm to seduce him, but unexpectedly, the officer suddenly drew his gun. The boyfriend in the passenger seat was also grabbed by the neck and pulled out of the car. The woman tried to run, but it was too late. She was already tied up with a wire by the police behind her. Just like that, they were thrown into the vehicle and taken back to the motel. Then they were dragged out of the car like dead dogs. The unfortunate thing is, the man was thrown into a cement pit, and he couldn't climb out on his own. Even worse, the woman was dragged into a room by the fat man. First harassed, then thrown into a cell, and without any explanation, was fiercely sprayed with a high-pressure water gun.